Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know what this stream needs? A loading screen, like, you know. We are going live in 15 minutes, but as usual, ladies and gentlemen, Saul, lazy/busy man, was not ready with this type of technology. But we have something that I would love to cast. It's going to be Fortitude versus Colorful. So much, and thank you, Mr. Vets 111 for 25 moves. That's a lot of moves, Mr. Vets. Thank you very much. And Bobber for you. Hey guys, thank you for being immediately here. Hello, Mr. Westy. Hello, Mr. Random Bet Gamer. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yes, I have the Bobber. Bobber is fine. I would like to organize another tournament. I need to go live earlier. I will try next time. Thank you. You have been waiting, guys. Aye. But I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. The big star is here. The big star is here. The SaulApeMan. Representing Makrura, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you me for the beats, Mr. Savage. And don't worry. The rock star of Warcraft 3 is here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here. Don't worry. Your time... You will have this beloved white noise in your speakers or your headphones or your earphones, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome everybody. Hello, Mr. Some Random Guys. Welcome. My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an Ape, and this is a live show match. Fortitude likes his show matches. He's a big streamer on Chinese TikTok, and it's going to be Warden versus MK. What is very interesting for me is how you creep the Rock Golem here. Archer is pulling the Rock Golem back. Of course, the Brave Wisp did the pulling. But yes, let me tell you, you have to back out the Rock Golem. He can't attack your hero because with the bolt, because you want to have a very healthy Warden, especially if you play versus Mountain King. And that's what is happening as well for Human. Human is pulling as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this spawn, you need to creep super fast. And the item is okay versus MK. Potion is acceptable. Well, Mr. Mrom, the Pierogi King has returned to the Pierogi Palace. It has been a long time since I had pierogi, but I like them. I'm Polish, so... Hello, Erulsir 27. Sorry for being late, guys. I woke up late, and I had to go to in real life, and there was a new episode of Dexter.
Players' forces are under attack.
So to watch this as well, and I'm here. I'm here. I went with my dogs. I went to grocery store. I prepared stuff for my grandfather, and we are here. We need a bobber emoji. Mr. OC Legends, you are the sub to this channel. Check the emotes list. There is a beautiful beaver Justin here. And Mr. 11-hour nub with the sub. Guys, you are spoiling. Is it my birthday? I have somewhere the birthday hat. What are you doing? It's just a normal stream. Not a tournament or anything. Thank you, Mr. 11-hour nub. Welcome. Let's go. Thank you, guys. My morning was horrible and empty. I had to work at my work, actually. Well, working at your work is a must sometimes, but, you know, it's good to have something to relax in a short moment. So if you are a neurosurgeon, you know, there is a lot of people that want to get surgery, but, you know, if you have some time, you are waiting for the patient to get ready. You can, of course, tune to either listening to classical music, watching Hannibal Lecter, or watching SaulApeMan. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Mr. Fortitude is still on tier 1. His creep road is crazy. He wants to get level 3, and he wants to, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. College Lifestyle, he wants to expand, but Warden is there. Remember, Warden has no mana, but there is a big invul, and are we going to see the dodge? Oh, the dodge didn't go through, but maybe Mr. Colorful wants to dodge a bigger bolt, because MK will be level 3. And are you ready to dodge the big bolt? Oh, yes. It's only 75 mana, but still, it's asserting dominance, it's slowing the expansion as much as you want. And man, thank you for this crazy support, guys. Thank you. Don't worry, I'm here. I'm back. Let's go. Okay, we have to TP. Okay, we have to... Oh, level 3 from remote creeping. I'm just looking for the bolt action. Okay, MK, just go away. Go away, Warden. And no TP, but... Warden can just run away. We don't want to burn through the TP. By the way, the proxy creeping was here. The counter expansion is growing because, ladies and gentlemen, this is Twisted Meadows version 1.9. Some people call it Moon Meadows because of how creative Moon was on this map. And let me tell you, creativity on this map is very present. You can dig tunnels, you can make multiple expansion, you can go for crazy unit compositions. Where is Warden staffing? Warden wants the item, and the same with MK Bolt. Oh, blink to dodge the bolt, ladies and gentlemen. What a skillful Warden player Mr. Colorful is. By the way, when I went to Raraland in 2024, let me tell you one thing. Colorful and Fortitude, there are only two players from China, and they're always like hang out each other, but in the grand final they met. They met, and Fortitude was victorious with his typical Fortitude brave moves. Selling TP on the Archmage, chasing Demon Hunter with Archmage with red HP, stuff like that. So, let me tell you, they know each other well. And I should to zoom in a little bit. So, Warden is looking for some action. We have Fan of Knives level 2. And full mana. Remember that Arcane Tower can be quite annoying, and Fortitude knows about the expansion. His army is tiny, okay, because the rest of the army was protecting the expo, I presume. And now, speaking of protecting expansion, now, Mr. Colorful, what are you going to do about that? Actually, he has a few mercs, he's making some dryads, just to have like this mid-game fighting unit. And eyes on the Warden. How many Fan of Knives Warden can use? Remember that you can Shadow Melt after the first Fan of Knives to a little bit reduce the uptime of the Arcane Tower. And yes, the Night of Player would love to expand, and that's what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. Warden needs to be patient, but the day will start soon, so this camouflage is going to be useless soon. Okay, there is no more mana, so now just right clicks, and look at this, another Forest Troll Berserker. Fortitude is trying to squeeze, and he's going to squeeze quite hard. Warden needs to staff back, and look at this, the workers are quite in a good shape. How is the mana looking on the Warden? Looking okay. Fan of Knives kinda bad, but there's a big army inside of the Night of base, and because of that, Fortitude needs to pull back for now. Hello, Mr. Foresta. Hello, Mr. Elisur. And hello, Mr. Summer. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Mr. Soul, do you cast Fountain of Mana League games too? Sometimes, Mr. Elisur. The problem is that time is limited. But now, for example, we have live show match. If there will be no live show match, maybe I will cast something from Phantom of Mana League. And I love to cast Phantom of Mana League games, but, you know, there is a limited amount of time in a day. As everybody knows, you can be a billionaire, you can be a broke fallen gamer, and you have the same amount of time. You may say, Saul, you can hire a butler if you are a billionaire. Yes, but still, you have 24 hours to enjoy your butler help. So at least time runs the same for all of us. Not going into those details of like speed, slide of speed travel, who cares? Ladies and gentlemen, I do care about the unit composition of Fortitude. Alchemist tells me that it's going to be most likely tier 3. Do we have a tier 3? Click the button, Mr. Fortitude. It's not going to be Rifle Caster. If you want to play Rifle Caster, you need to make Sanctums, and you need to go for the Archmage second in order to get some mana back. And where is the Warden? Where is the Warden? Warden is here. Having some bad time. Remember those those Forest Trollers priests, they can dispel Reju. Item is on the ground, pretty good one. Ring of Regen, not like this. MK likes Ring of Regen. It's going to be a long game. Ladies and gentlemen, look at those mercs. They are in trouble. Grand the Warden is here, and man, killing mercs gives a lot of experience. Especially if you have the tier. Ooh, hit plus 30% bonus. Every kill gives you the bonus, ladies and gentlemen. 30%. That's juicy. Of course, you need a lot of experience, and your opponent can deny, like Mr. Fortitude did. It took a long time, but finally, Colorful is about to start mining, and Mr. Fortitude has pressed his tier 3 button, which makes me quite happy, because we are going to see a huge air army soon. But this Warden is ready, and ladies and gentlemen, sooner or later, we are going to witness Panda as a second hero for the Night Elf. Why, ladies and gentlemen? Because this map is so big, this map is so vast, that there is a lot of orange camps and red camps as well to creep the Panda to high level. Both players are trading a lot. There is no Shredder for on Mr. Colorful command. Mamma mia. By the way, I remember when I made a YouTube video about the Shredders. I remember that you can actually buy it during the day, but I didn't remember how. Like, for example, on Tide Hunters, buying Shredder remotely as Night Elf is like the easiest thing ever. But on some other maps it's not that easy. Hello, Mr. Not Emo. Eskimo. Eskimo is a funny English word for me. Like, you know, there are some English words that I'm like used to pronouncing, and I understand I have a big accent, heavy accent. But Eskimo just sounds funny to me, you know, the way how you say it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can we get the last hit here? And there was a cool song about Eskimos, by the way. Eskimo is offensive? What? I love Eskimos, man. Like, I remember watching some True Detective. They had like Eskimo season. Okay, who got the last hit? Fortitude got the last hit and the item. Okay, but maybe let's not go to the Eskimos, okay? I don't know enough about in real life to comment on that. What I do know is the Back to Warcraft chat should be a rage, because Tome of Strength was forgotten. Mr. Fortitude army is tiny. Ah, he's starting with the tanks first. Hello, Mr. Boogie. V1. Hello, Soymana, yeah? Suymana. You feel free to tell me how to read it. And yes, every Back to Warcraft sub is the same. First thing first, amazing person, and second thing, you know your emotes well. Ladies and gentlemen, those tanks are rolling. Sumyana. Thank you, Mr. Sumyana, or Miss Sumyana. Now I know. Okay, where is Warden level 5? Okay, it takes forever for Mr. Colorful to get his level 5. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Ring of Region and Ring of the Archmages were stolen. Ooh! Ladies and gentlemen, Colorful is running jewelry store in GTA 5. You are getting robbed, man, on daily basics, like some kind of a mission in a GTA game. Okay, where is the... Okay, so we have some... Okay, so how I call it? The red player, human, made two types of army. There is a creeping army, because, you know, to creep big camps, you just need like one Gryphon, one Knight, maybe two the maximum. And you have laming some anti-Moonwell army. What makes Warden crazy is mana, right? Is ability to regenerate mana. You may say, Saul, but there is no Archmage in the Night Elf army. Yes, but you have your beautiful Moonwells. And with the Wellspring, those Moonwells can get off control really quickly. So that's why we are sending the tanks. And can we cast slow on tanks? Yes, we can. So Muddy, the Mud Golem, is helping with this tank laming. What do you do against tanks? You split your army as well. You make a lot of Ancient of War with Nurture Blessing and you uproot them. But as you can see here, the pressure is kinda big, and you may say, Saul, but the Night Elf army is not dying. It's about Warden, it's about Warden efficiency. So yes, first thing first, you need to like remake your Moonwells, but yes, Nurture Blessing and uprooted Ancient of War. They have heavy armor that hit very hard with normal damage, and normal damage is decent versus fortified. And also making one Talon is cool, a Druid of the Talon, because he's like a pocket orb of corruption, right? Talon will survive in his base, and his job is just to debuff tanks. But ladies and gentlemen, Fortitude economy was unharmed, and because of that he was able to accumulate so many tanks. And ladies and gentlemen, let's count the Moonwells. 1, 2 Moonwells, but 0 of them actually finished, and the laming is crazy. Timing is crazy. Yes, uprooting Ancient of War, Tree of Life changes the armor type, and it was actually enough to survive, but of course it's annoying because we need to like eat a tree and root it again. Alchemist level 2 has fallen. How? Okay, it's died somehow. That's fine. So yes, colorful economy doesn't look that great. Supply is similar, but man, rebuilding so many moonwells cost gold. And it takes time, and they are not accumulating moon juice, and because of that, bad things. Mr. Morome, tanks are very rare to see. You see them only versus Warden and almost on any Twisted Meadows game, so I like the tanks at this stage, you know, like, they are not that meta. Versus Warden is a meta, but that's what Warden deserves. I mean, I once tried to all-in Mr. Lajuk with when we played on ladder. I played human, he played neither, and we played on Piranha Stand, and I had decent early game for like my standard. And then I was trying to all-in him, and I killed all of his units, and then he had Warden level 6. And he killed all of my rifles. So let me tell you, you need those tanks. You need those tanks before you make a huge army. You need to like, because if Warden has like 7 Moonwells with Wellspring, will constantly cycle from a fight and the base, and the Warden will have a very, very good time. Very good time. Okay, so as you can see, this anti-Moonwell, anti-tank technology is here. We have 1 Shredder, 1 Bear, and 1 Muddy, and the rest of the Night Elf army is trying to pressure. I mean, it's a 2-base situation. Colorful is slowly rebuilding his economy, but Fortitude is getting ready to make a fighting army now. Maybe he feels like he killed enough. And look, slowly but surely the tanks will die. Of course, Human has, ladies and gentlemen, Staff of Sanctuary, and Staff of Sanctuary item can be used on mechanical units, so you can basically repair 700 HP on your beautiful tanks. And ladies and gentlemen, what's now? Fortitude is saving the tanks. My name is SaulApeMan and Abe. Welcome everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will check the YouTube stream in the moment. Sorry for being late. I went to bed like 1:30 AM. That's why I'm late. And I had in real life to deal with. I think staff should not work on mech units. Mr. Summer, how dare you? Hello, Mr. Maras. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, Mr. Maras. Welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, what's now? What's now? Okay, so Warden, like, it is like... Nidal is like, okay, I'm going to squeeze the Human because he's, like, wasting his time laming me. But what Human is doing, Human is producing actually a good army. And Human is going to fight. Colorful is banking on 63, so it's not that good. He's trying to remake all of those Moonwells, but again, that is expensive. Okay, I like it more. Warden with the Invul is here. There is no Zeppelin. Remember that because Warden is so good at laming, you need to have Zeppelin to hide your workers. And now we have even Avatar of Vengeance. Avatar of Vengeance is amazing to clear an expansion. Of course, it has limits. But ladies and gentlemen, those Spirit of Vengeance are here. And all of the... Okay, board! Can we reach? Ooh, split seconds too late. Warden goes back to the safety. But is it Warden back to the Moonwells? I don't think so. Avatar of Vengeance was able to survive. And look at this mana. Look at this mana. Not enough. We are missing all of this sweet, 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 sweet moon juice. Fortitude is creeping. It's like, Saul, I need levels. I have super under-leveled heroes. I need some experience. And man, look at those Spirits of Vengeance. And Avatar of Vengeance survived, and now he's running in circles. And because there are more corpses, Avatar of Vengeance can do more. So this is what good Warden players do, right? They understand how to, like, play the ultimate. Like myself, less experienced player, I would just lose my Avatar of Vengeance, and I would like not summon more. But yes, as you can see, he's forcing Fortitude back, and maybe now Avatar of Vengeance will die. By the way, good question, how much experience you get for Avatar of Vengeance? Is it like a level 7 monster? Is like the same from like Orglord or more or less? I don't know. I should know. I should be Soul Trivia Man. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Look at this. Human is teleporting and a lot of workers are dying. Look at Fortitude Lambert. Fortitude can have like 12 workers. With 12 workers, he will be fine. Why? 5 in one base, 5 in other base, and 2 for buildings. Yeah, right? Because he has 1600 gold, lumber. He would love to have 1600 gold. Gold is in general more valuable in Warcraft 3 than lumber. I mean, because there is no gold shredder. There is no gold shredder. At some point, lumber is like, you have all of your upgrades, like what you can do with your lumber. You don't want more lumber, but gold, you always want. You always like gold. Okay. 67 supply for Fortitude is not that much. The only thing missing is Panda level 5. If Colorful would have Panda level 5, I would say he's clearly ahead. Human has no levels. Human has not like a 20 supply more with upgrades. But ladies and gentlemen, Peter Schniff agrees. Who is Peter Schniff? Okay, I know Donald Duck Uncle. That's when my economic knowledge like started and ended basically from reading Donald Duck comic book. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Fan of Knives is not that juicy, and look at this brave Blood Mage taking all of mana away from this super big warden hero. Ladies and gentlemen, no orb is painful. Oh, dying is painful, and man, it was enough. Colorful wanted to take the fight, and he took the fight, and he had 1500 gold, and he died. Weird. Why he took a fight without the orb, as Mr. Beautiful Smile is telling us? Now he will get it. Okay, now he has good items, anti-magic shell. Remember, in the human army there is no dispel, so dispelling anti-magic shell is impossible. Of course, you can like hire the merc for dispel, but he's very fragile. Imagine like AI would play, you know, so like Perfect Warcraft. AI would keep this guy in a zeppelin, so he can't die easily, and then will be dropped just to dispel it. That will be beautiful. The avatar of Vengeance is level 7. Yes, I checked in the word editor. Thank you, Mr. Elusir. Thank you. That was a random guess because of how big this unit is and how much HP it has. Could be level 8, to be honest. Doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I was reading a little bit about experience in Warcraft 3, but I'm not ready yet to present you my results. But I ask myself a question: when you get the maximum experience and the little experience, the least amount of experience in Warcraft 3, that is not 0. That was my question. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan. How are you doing? Okay. So, that was painful. Killing level 7 Warden gave a lot of experience. Why stop making tanks? That's a good question, Mr. Foresta. So, if I would be a human player and I would see a lot of Ancient of War, like 3 Ancient of War per base, uprooted, waiting for the tanks, then you may say, okay, you force the Night Elf to make a lot of defensive structures, and because of that, you are going to make an army, right? With like basically overtowered. But there is not such a thing. So I wonder why as well. Why he decided to make an army? Maybe he thought that he killed enough Moonwells, and he thought that he's like on some kind of a timing that he can just squeeze Colorful. And squeezing went okay, but not okay enough. Look what is happening in this expansion again. This is a haunted gold mine. Fortitude is using the pause technology, but we have speed times 3 technology. And ladies and gentlemen, as usual, on Twisted Meadows, 24-hour long game. That's the standard. That's the short game. Freaking Twisted Meadows. It's not trolling. It's like type of a gameplay. Like that's what he's playing for, to win. You know, he would troll if he'd play, I don't know, mass mords with invisibility. I mean, this army is well upgraded and with this HP bonus, and maybe it was he waited until he has like alchemist level 3, you know, to like keep the army alive.
A town is
maybe that's what he waited for. 62 supply for the Night Elf, and he has no more gold. The main expired, but the same for Human. And Human is not mining. Wait a moment. Human needs gold for his economy, and Warden is blinking. Warden is like slow, is like, you know, it's like annoying. You may say, Saul, those Dragon Hawks, they still have so much HP, but in reality, you know, another clarity, another mana potion, and Alchemist needs to do some crazy work. Mamma mia, Grande Madonna, okay. Look at this freaking Warden. Mad Dryad, 0 bears, okay. Okay, Warden's getting to get in position, 0 dispel, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the Growhell, nice to see you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? We are going, ladies and gentlemen, for the fun of knives. Okay, that's beautiful. Look at this, look at this. Warden, oh, level 8. Is it good? I mean, just for the stats, but it looks amazing, isn't it? Okay, the Dryads are quite fragile, but Warden is back, and Warden is strong, and Mr. Fortitude, he has 1 base. Human usually have more economy than the Night Elf, but economy is evil, and the Moonwells are kicking in. Ay. Hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Okay. Man, 40, this is over. I think from this, there is no return besides killing the Warden. Maybe you snipe the Warden, but man, like the towers are dead. Here, Human has nothing. Human is broke. Human is broke. The hero levels are not good enough. It's not Moonwell. Wellspring, Clarity, Warden is on vacation. Drinking margaritas at the pool. Like, waiter, it's all inclusive. I know that it's 6 AM, but this is my vacation. That's what I want to do. And Fortitude knows that, and he says, GG. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And the game number 2 is ready, ladies and gentlemen. The game number 2 is ready because we are a little bit behind in the schedule. But it's a live show, ladies and gentlemen, and this is next map, and I need to set up the YouTube stream, so one moment. This is a different map, but in this map we can still see a Warden. But Fortitude will squeeze, I think. What I mean by squeezing, you like, okay, I will play Archmage, I will squeeze this guy. I think Archmage, like Fortitude is super good with squeezing. Let's see about that. But what if Cornful plays Demon Hunter? You know, the mind games. That's what I like about Warcraft 3, right? Mind games. You don't know which hero your opponent will make, and you need to guess. And altar position tells me it's going to be expansion. That's for sure, but yes. Look at these trees grow. Okay, maybe not like this. And I'm going to set up the YouTube stream. Okay, so YouTube, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SaulApeMan. How are you doing? Sorry for being late, and thank you for all of the subs and the beats, guys. I feel like a rock star. Thank you. I was late with the stream, and guys like, hey Saul, we have been waiting for you. Here's are the subs, but can you don't do it again? You developed the schedule for a reason. Okay. okay, live. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me check. What is the hero? Demon, but I feel Archer, I mean, Archmage, not like Archmage, like Archer a little bit on the horse, doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, Mountain King. So Fortitude says, I'm an MK player, that's the new meta, deal with it. Mr. Ape. I'm going to read in a moment. Reading is hard, but we are almost there. Today is September 5th. Okay, live streams. Okay. Save. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so what do you do when you scout MK? First thing first, you don't harass immediately. You are going to creep. Why? Because if you cross the map immediately, there is a very big chance to get bolt surrounded on pro level. They don't miss their bolt surround, and for example, very skillful orcs, when they're harassing with Farseer, you have those two wolves to like defend from the surround to block enemy units, to like surround yourself from one way. And it's like hard to do, I can't do it myself, but when you have just Imba Hunter, it's very easy to get bolt surrounded, and Mr. Colorful says, Saul, hold my moon juice. Hold my moon juice. Saul, what are you talking about? I have immolation, this guy is directly creeping a big camp, he's not going to bolt surround me, Saul, you ape. And as you can see, Imba Hunter can even threaten MK Footman, which is crazy. As we can see, the good split. Level 2, almost. Almost level 2 laser. Oh, bolt on the archer. I thought it's going to be bolts around, maybe because human crept immediately. I don't know. Level 2 is interesting. It's mana burn, by the way. And Demon Hunter did more than enough. Okay, how did he lose with triple hero? I came late. Mr. Gromhel, when you add, like, with Warden you want level 6, right? So when you have one hero and you have tier 3, there is a 30% bonus experience. So basically Warden had more experience at the start, got to level 6 quickly, and with the support of Moonwells outmaneuvered the human. Sometimes Warden player will add Panda as a second hero, but it's like if you already have Panda level 5, you won, you know, you won already. But yes, there was a little bit of this economy game. But let me tell you, in this game, there will be most likely 2 hero versus 2 hero combination. It's going to be even. The amount of heroes is going to be the same. Okay, expansion is finally going up. Demon Hunter needs to go back and heal, and MK is looking for the to force a TP. There are boots of speed. Don't risk it. Bash is dead. Bash means that he's dead, right? Yeah. Oh no! I thought that it's enough, but it's not enough, guys. As you can see, if you spam the TP button after one bash, it's not the end of the world. And look at this, the Brave Archer! The Brave Archer fooled the footies! Mr. Fortitude is like a little bit out of the MK with his revenge. No, look at this Chad Archer! Archer destroyed like one footman and survived from 3 other. And MK is not even going to take revenge because it's not worth it. This Archer can wake up the creeps again, and even if you will die, MK needs to go in and bad things. So far so good. Is there counter expansion? There is no counter expansion. Maybe it's going to be direct counter expansion. We'll see about that. Usually Night Elf will counter expand versus this, but okay, Fortitude is pausing the game. Maybe it's a good moment for me. I need to check the YouTube chat. Sorry, YouTube chat for not reading you. Maybe. Oh, we have an active YouTube chat as well. Hello! Man, I'm such a bad streamer. Hello, Mr. Christopher. Greetings from Sweden. There are plenty of Makurad in Sweden. Shout out to Sweden, amazing country. Well done casting the semi-finals between 40 and Happy. Hoping to see more of it in the future. Thank you again for Back to Warcraft for the invitation. And I'm glad that you like it. I'm trying to improve my casting MMR. Should do it more, but thank you, Mr. Christopher. Ladies and gentlemen, can we cancel some lords? Imba Hunter is coming back with Naga, and it means ultimate map control, but human can just, you know, click on the lords and press the TP button. How many footies are going to die for it? I think 1. That's a good trade. TP, ladies and gentlemen. TP and... oh... is it even going to be a TP? He doesn't have a TP, what I'm talking about! Okay, 2 footies and MK survives for 2 lords. Very good trade. Hello, Mr. Eugene, nice to see you. Peter Schnipp is a big believer in the value of gold. Ah, the gold investor. Okay, thank you, Mr. Karim. Yes, this live show match. Sorry, guys, for reading the chat late. It was like I'm answering messages from 10 minutes ago, and it should be live stream. Yes, this is live. You need to cast more Super League. Oh, Mr. Cow, that was the feedback that community gave to Back to Warcraft. So maybe Mr. Neos will send me a DM Soul. Can you clear your calendar for this and this day? And I say, Mr. Neo, I don't have a calendar. I'm a fallen gamer. But thank you. I will, of course, join you. How is the Polar Rifle University doing, Mr. Gromhel? Let me tell you that Professor Lemes is enjoying some other games. So The university was disbanded, and we have in the university headquarters undeads are spraying graffiti about death and ghouls and being imba. So the university is not doing too well. There are some Rifle survivors playing versus Orc, and some people say that it's still very strong. But, ladies and gentlemen, Infi in the Super League was trying to play Rifle versus Lin, and Lin won versus him. Sadly, there was no Fortitude versus Lin, because Lin got eliminated by KO. Yes. Is Rifle still imba? Probably not. Is Rifle playable versus Orc? Definitely yes. What about Starbug? Well, Rifle Museum, yes, Mr. Skarksism, yes, I need to make a Rifle documentary, and I'm talking this game like some ape. This is a tier 2 Alina. I was like, oh, where is the content expansion? And then I have started reading the Twitch chat for 10 minutes and the YouTube chat, shout out to the YouTube chat. And in reality, Mr. Colorful is doing what Jens did to Starbug in the finals of Warcraft 3 Champions Season 21 tournament. Is a tier 2 all-in with proxy ancient protectors. Let me tell you, this push needs to hit hard. This push needs to hit hard, or we have an issue. Look at this Dryad. This Dryad will die, but how many healing? Okay, one healing cancelled. And that's it, but there's this Gemini sister. Like, stop the healing, revenge. What have you done to my sister? Freaking MK. I mean, this AP push will take forever, because, you know, like, the damage is quite limited, but, ladies and gentlemen, look at these Dryads, man, they're cancelling healing worth, like, hundreds of HP. And there's an Ancient Protector in the gold line of the expansion, man. Colorful is cooking. Colorful is cooking. He has 45 supply. Where is his supply? Okay, he's making those Dryads all the time. Look at this brave Dryad. This Dryad, do you know, like this mosquito? It's like following you, the mosquito. And ladies and gentlemen, this Dryad is like a mosquito. Level 3 with full mana. That's scary. And where is the Imba Hunter? Imba Hunter is creeping level 3. Look at this. Mr. Colorful is taking a break after sieging the main base. It's like, Saul, we need some experience, we need some items. Farming peasants is not enough. There's a lot of Dryads. Okay, there is a blacksmith, and the barrack is still alive, so the rifle is going to be a nice addition. No glaive thrower with the Zeppelin. You can't afford everything. And man, Colorful is expecting a long push. Oh, the demon is dead. Okay, it's not. Okay, that was so close, man. That was so close. MK has full mana, but he's being like kept in distance by Dryads. Mamma mia. It's time to expo in the human main. Not really, because the cleaning crew is here. The gardening crew, ladies and gentlemen. The gardening crew. They kept MK on the distance, and Mr. Colorful is saying, okay, I tried to do this tier 2 Alin. Let's go into tier 3. We slow down the human a lot. And is it true? Well, there is absolutely no Naga second. Oh, this is not good, Colorful. Why Naga Fortitude? Why Naga second? It's going to be a classic tier 3 push. You don't want like Archmage for Rifle Caster? He thinks like there will be no enough time for the Rifle Caster, but it's going to be. Why did he give up the Protectors for nothing? I mean, he tried to, like, he was afraid of MK level 3, Mr. Galux. Glaux. How should I read your name? I'm sorry. No. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, why? Because I think he had no way to keep Demon Hunter alive, right? There was no staff. And he decided that he like killed enough, he slowed down Fortitude enough to actually take it to the late game and play tier 3 versus 2 base human. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay, we'll try. So, how are you going to prepare for today's stream? I have a list of 20 viewers that I always read their names wrong, and let's try to pronounce them with Chat GPT. Hey Chat GPT, take this list. How is the pronunciation? Ladies and gentlemen, Rifle Caster army, but we don't have Archmage. No siege damage, so he tried to kill more peasants, I guess. I mean, yes, he almost cleared this base, but then there was enough rifles and that was fine. And maybe the Naga was like early addition because he thought that he will die. Maybe when Colorful saw the Naga, he's like, man, Fortitude is not going to outvalue me with the Naga. Let's just go tier 3. And he's actually expanding now because he's going to be at 50 supply. We have the staff, that's very important. No cap, Mr. Gromhell and hello, Mr. Almsey. Dreads is a weak unit, I think, once you too many. Yes, exactly. You can make mass rifle versus mass Dryads versus rifle caster, but now he's adding beautiful bears and he'll trade his Dryads. But this, ladies and gentlemen, yes, what Fortitude has is okay, but Naga level 3 is not good. Because those... I mean, there is one priest, but he's making another Sanctum, he wants more. He wants definitely more, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Dryad harassed! Look at this! Dryad harassed for the TP, and in the meantime, Nidal was creeping the rest of the lab. Have you seen this? Dryad run by. Dryad run by, man. That was enough. And look at this! The Dryads are keeping Fortitude hostage, and in the meantime, Colorful is creeping another juicy camp, and Big Mana is good, but you have Naga level 3. Have you seen this Dryad run by? It's so genius! It's like, hey! Can you bolt me? No, says Dryad. Can you cold arrow me? No. Can you slow me down with your sword blades that you don't even have? No. Can you bash me? Yes. But man, it was so worth it. And there is this counter expansion. Man, he sees the Matrix. Mr. Dondalare. There was a tier 2 Alin with AP push. And Naga was an answer to like you wanted something quickly, you know. It's like, if you really need money, you borrow from the mafia, not from the bank. And then you regret this. Don't borrow from the mafia, guys. Just saying, just saying. It's not a financial advice. So I really think you should borrow money from the mafia. I saw it in the movies. Well, Mr. Dondelare, no, not really, not really. Okay, but I was watching some documentaries, let's say. Nice to see you, everybody. Hello, Mr. Jers Alex, by the way. Slightly better rates. Okay. One kneecap. Okay, Mr. Dondalare. Thank you, thank you. It means a lot. It means a lot. And I know that if I want to buy a yacht, I can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the highlight of this game is this Dryad like split. But ladies and gentlemen, everything has its limits, okay? And Fortitude says, enough! Enough is enough. You bullied me with your Dryad, I'm here to cancel your expo. But look at this, Colorful is ready. Demon Hunter in front, and there is no Banish, there is no Siphon. Demon Hunter, oh, the Dryads, no! From Laming to Miss Rally, but we had a beautiful stuff ready. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an important moment. This is an important moment, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to win this big fight? Definitely, Nidalf needs to react soon because Tree of Life can die. If you really want, you can like let it die, but you know, the human is a little bit exposed here. We have rejuvenation on a fake bear. That's the first time I see this. Minus 69 mana. That's a very telling mana burn. And ladies and gentlemen, expansion is dead, but Nidalf is going brrr. We have very nice levels on the Nidalf heroes. Human heroes have good levels as well. There is a lot of heal scrolls on human too, to be exact. But the bears are going brrr as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. We have beautiful scroll of the beast. This Demon Hunter is dealing so much damage. MK is going to die. Ladies and gentlemen, without the Blood Mage. Late game seems weak. How is the supply looking? Supply is looking not that bad for the human, but his supply is less valuable. And he's teleporting back. To reality without the MK, to the reality without the Archbutch. It is a little bit scary. Mr. Mucha. Remember, good times with Mr. Mucha. Mr. Gromhel, I met Mr. Mucha at Polish Land. Very cool gentleman. Thank you, Mr. Mucha, for the toast. Thank you, thank you. Okay, okay, hello Mr. Arlex. Hello Mr. Accelerate. Impressive 5, Demon Hunter is dominating. Yes, that's why we need Blood Mage to control Demon Hunter, to put him in the prison, or you need Archmage to just outvalue this with your casters somehow. But ladies and gentlemen, without these tools, there will be issues. Okay, is there a TP? Yes, banish prison. Banish prison, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we need. Ladies and gentlemen, Fortitude is creeping with a TP. Last Polish land. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it will be more. But not in this. That was a last in this venue. Yes, that's for sure. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's not go there. Let's not go there. All of the workers are dead. How is the lumber on Fortitude? Terrible. He'll have to remake a lot of them. Can Colorful just pull back? Not really, not really. One of the archers died immediately, and I think neither will have to teleport out. Teleport out, go back, yes, don't risk it. And some of the rifles went down, 2 of them to be exact. And neither has 1000 gold, neither is remaking his expo. I remember that I left my camera there, and I thought they threw it away in revenge. Yeah, they recorded some bad things on the camera, like... They put camera in front of YouTube, and they were like put like some like old computer gear demolished for 10 hours. They tortured it, you know. They were tormented your gear, Mr. Vest. But there was a happy ending. Mr. Vest got back his camera, if I remember correctly. So that's nice. That's nice, ladies and gentlemen. What was the wrong with the venue? Venue was fine, but there were some accidents, let's say. Okay, let's not go there. What happens on land stays on land. Imagine one day, so I arrived one day before the land, so I like interview live on stream, like the owner of the venue, and one day later I go to the toilet and owner of the venue is like doing in real life 1v1 with the land guests. So, I mean, almost. So it escalated quickly, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly. From being interviewed on SaulApeMan TV to 1v1 in real life, ladies and gentlemen. I was like, oh, what happened? Yesterday we had a good relation. Mamma mia. Ay, this laming, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, still the Dryads! Look at the Dryads! Did you fight? I fought last time and I had like 13 years old. And I think I won. No, it was 21 and I lost. But it was the last time. I would just die. What you reacting terribly to this? Well, Mr. Dondalaro, you throw some creativity on the human player, and without Pala Rifle, human player is... Oh, and by throwing the creativity, I'm also telling about this Grandi Zeppelin drop. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this guy is so beautiful. Mr. Colorful, your way of playing has many colors. Oh, this is dead. This is dead. Okay, this will Expo may die as well, but trade is good for the Nidelf. Nidelf can come in his base. Nidelf can move his Tree of Eternity. Drop the bears, bro. Drop the bears. Drop the bears, bro. Oh, that's Grandi. And there is no TP on the human, right? Sir, the items are true. Okay. It's no TP and he's sending the Dryads again. He's sending the Dryads again, man. He's so good, this guy. So colorful. He's expanding at red. Man, this game should be like a learning material in the Night of Laming University, when like a guest orc professor has lectures. Like, hey guys, I know that I'm not a lamer, and I'm not a Night Elf, but I have something to offer for you, and it's called laming. And it's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, supplies even. And we are fighting in the Night Elf base, full of moon juice. Hero levels are Grandi. Army is great. There is no more mana on the MK. There is mana potion, but look at this. There is even a Zeppelin support. Naga needs to start connecting with Fork Lightning. Naga with full mana is criminal at this stage of the game. We have Imballation and Invul Potion and everything is fine. Mana on the human hero is evaporating. Of course, there is Mana Potion. Maybe Fortitude is waiting for the sudden Mana Potion, but the stuff was ready. Colorful is so ready. Colorful is dominating this show match. Man, this game on Northern Isles should be shown in the museums. Show this to the Nidal Museum. Land those new Nidals. People are buying merch with like that they don't like the Nidals. Okay, embrace the meme Nidals. Lame them even harder. And they're like, what are they going to do? They're going to make more merch like that. And MK will go down and GG will be called Imba Hunter level 6. Mr. Colorful deserves this. Okay, I'm saving this replay. I'm probably not going to use it, but for the viewers, they don't know you, like in the show matches like that, sometimes the replays disappear. And ladies and gentlemen, I need to save it. That's how I look like, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for exposing you. Giga. Okay, that's here. How to lame with Nidals. How to lame with Nidals. Genius. Whoosh! That was so good. That was so good, ladies and gentlemen. Northern Isles is besides us, and we have tight hunters now. Okay, let me check the YouTube chat. You are here. No more complaint about not playing only one archers. One of the best ever seen. Yeah, that was a good, beautiful. So we have Mr. Zephyr is like under impression. That was a very good game from the Nidal, and I do agree. And Mr. Muzak found the Museum of Lame. Well, in real life, you have this museum of like serial killers or whatever. You can like go to watch Ted Bundy car or whatever. It's 2-0 for Nidal, Mr. Dondelare. It's 2-0 for Nidal. Let me reverse. Okay. It's super impressive that. Okay, no, it's the opposite score. It's super impressive that Mr. Neo can like produce the streams alone, man, and read the chat and read the Discord. Super hard, super hard. The score was good, the players. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now it's fine. Now it's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm ready. Hello, Mr. Freakzilla. I mean, he also dropped 40 to lower bracket in Red Apple Cup. Ooh. Mamma mia. Very valid point, dear chat. Do it. Squeeze me. If the score is wrong, squeeze me. Like Mr. Colorful squeezed. Oh, okay, this is good map for the human. Human can creep the lab first, but not with the MK. Stop asking for squeezing. Hey, how are you? I'm great. Thank you, Mr. Andre Souza. How are you doing? I was a little bit like busy in real life today. That's why I'm streaming later. But ladies and gentlemen, well, there's a show match that cool on Flow TV. Let's go. I don't know the format yet. Maybe we have a format on... okay. It's called Dunba Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, it's called Dumba Cup. They have $28 per map won. They have $140 per prize pool. Play all 5 show match. Play all 5. And broadcasting is Mr. Xu Yangxing, Mr. Fortitude. So this best of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Play all 5. We are going to see 5 games. So easy 5-0 for Colorful, right? And Blizzard needs to immediately buff human, especially Pala Rifle. Look, you know what I need to do? I need to like make a clip of Dexter Morgan from Dexter. Like there is like this one clip when he's like, "Look at what have you done!" Like this very weird voice, like scary voice, and it's going to be like Pala Rifle nerfs. Okay, and I'm not going to make it, but I just see this grand vision, okay? Guten Tag, Herr Soul. Hello, Mr. Kevlarini. I have chat in English only, but greetings are okay. So, Guten Tag to you, Mr. Kevlarini. Are you in Germany now? I went to Germany 3 times in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 times Warcraft 3 related. 2 times. Warcraft really latent. Okay, so Warden is creeping, and is it a second Ancient of War? No, not even a shop. ApeMan basically, okay. Was it a chat GPT or was it just Mr. Kevlarini and knowledge? Doesn't matter, what matters, like Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Close to being banned. You know, I need to enforce the rules, Mr. Kevlarini. To enforce the rules some harsh. It's not that easy. The problem is that my moderator has in real life job. Oh, Mr. Death Note! Thank you for the raid, Mr. Death Note. How are you doing, sir? I don't know if you have been watching this, but there is, ladies and gentlemen, a live show match. And we have Warden by versus MK in this game. Thank you, Mr. Death Note. And it's a level 2 Warden ready to start harassing. We have Blink and Fan of Knives, and this is Grande. You can make a very nice Sim City, but you can't hide from the Fan of Knives. And let me tell you, Fortitude's out of position. Blink didn't go through. It was too late, right? Another Fan of Knives, but you don't want to Fan of Knives the footies. You want to go to the good stuff. It's like eating a coconut. You don't want to eat coconut like this mass. You want to drink the coconut water first. Of course, the coconut mass is good, but it's all about the coconut water, man. At least for me, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what the Warden wanted. And Warden is here. Warden is forcing more militia. Do we have a farm on the lab? No. Is there a reveal? There is no reveal. This Warden is just wasting time. In the meantime, brave archers are trying to hunt down some turtles. Warden can blink, but we don't want to do it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and what is happening now? Can you block the MK? He was trying to block the MK with the Warden. But ladies and gentlemen, what's the most important? Those brave workers are finishing the expo. Okay, the creeping of the turtle continues. Hunter's Hall, so it's so far it looks like one base. Warden used the blink technology. Is there enough for level 3? I don't think so, or maybe. It was just perfect for level 3, but there is not enough for Fan of Knives, and Warden will blink away and say bye. Oh, this is a dangerous game! And Warden blinks away. Okay, so maybe that's why I don't drink it. Yeah, and show match is over in 20 seconds. I mean, we have a little bit delay, Mr. Death Note. We are in game number 3, but we are enjoying them. We're enjoying them. Thank you again for the raid. Let me do the shout out. Mr. Death Note. Mr. Death Note, how is KK, by the way? I noticed that you play on KK. Cool games. How is the ping? How is the ping? For the viewers, they don't know, pro Warcraft 3 players and semi-pro players. They ladder on both Warcraft 3 Champions and KK platform, which is like a Chinese Warcraft 3 Champions. But because of the prices, because of where the Chinese players are, the KK platform is getting more and more popular for like pro level, for the semi-pro level, for medium level like me. Warcraft 3 Champions is just perfect. And I wonder how is the ping for you, Mr. Death Note, if you are still watching. If not, there is no issue. I many times just raid somebody and go to in real life. Hello, Mr. Adish. Nice to see you. Good morning to you as well. Hello, Mr. Allsub. Go to heaven. Welcome. Where is the Warden, ladies and gentlemen? And follow Mr. Death Note if you are not following. Thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, Warden has TP and stuff and blink. A lot of tools on this beautiful hero. And zero impact. Yeah, out Shadow Melt here to block the MK. Ladies and gentlemen, where is... Look at this expo! This expo is cosplaying to be an Ancient of Lore. When is the last time you saw an expo and it's going tier 3? Look at this expo! I never seen an expo like that. It's cosplaying to be tier 3. Building, mamma mia, very defensive one, yes. Okay, this is going to be a very juicy region scroll, okay.
Forces are under attack.
Ancient of War is already parked. Ward, oh, Sobi Mask. Can we order Sobi Mask for colorful? And as you can see, Shredder is here. And Shredder punished the Scouting Wisp. This Mr. Colorful knows where his opponent is, and we have vampiric aura is going to be solved immediately. We have a Nurture Blessing. As you can see, beautiful Tree of Life is crossing the map as we speak. Okay, Invisibility Potion or Invul. Definitely Invul. Boots and Invul. No Invul? There was Invul. I checked. Okay, there. Oh, Zeppelin is so grandy because in the Zeppelin you can just heal. You can just heal in the Zeppelin. Okay, the farm will be cancelled, but that's about it. There is no issue here. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. Okay, so it's all about planting the expo, and of course, when you have army that big and Tree of Life to tank, there is no issue. But the problem is there is no invul, so, you know, exposure for Arcane Tower against Arcane Tower is going to be quite big. And look at this, Fortitude with healthy army is going to strike the expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Warden, you stab once. I mean, look at the workers are alive and well. But Mr. Colorful is under pressure of the MK. Of course, MK is not going to kill this expo, but it's just annoying. Close +5 I hear, but Warden got slowed down. Nurture Blessing on Ancient of War. Ancient of War actually will help a lot with this fight. And ladies and gentlemen, what's now? What's now? Oh, Alchemists, all of those footies, they love it. They love it. That's the only shower that is available in the Gamer Hotel. Warcraft Gamer Hotel. You shower in this beautiful... maybe let's not go there. Let's not go there. There's a healing substance, okay? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Warden is ready for another Fan of Knives, but it's... okay, he used it to kill one footman. Ladies and gentlemen, we are expecting tier 3. And we are expecting the same flow of the game as we saw on Twisted Meadows. Okay, actually Zeppelin has fallen, and this Zeppelin is important! Because when Night Elf reaches tier 3, and actually tier 3 is operational, you will get anti-magic potion, and without magic potion, it doesn't matter how many arcane towers you can have 10! It doesn't matter because anti-magic potion stops Warden from wardening inside of the human base. I mean, Warden actually, anti-magic potion enables Warden, because Warden... oh, and that's what is happening. Anti-magic potion, too late, actually not really. Use it, blink it. Like, these dryads are exposed. Why you are fighting this? Maybe it's good? Go in, bro. How many workers you can kill? You need level 5. He's trying to blow the killing. Look at this range. Fan of Knives. Fan of Knives, the last one. He can't get level 3 from that. I mean level 5. He's getting a lot of experience. He's trying. He's still trying. But the Dryads are dying. Is it worth it? I don't know. The tower cancelled. Can we get the level 5? That means nothing, to be honest. Not really. There's a lot of dead Dryads. They died for this. The expansion is running and we have the Shredder shredding and Warden is going to regenerate a lot. With Fortitude doing, his army is growing. It reminds me of Mr. Verdi. Mr. Verdi would love this game. He's like, oh, I have a tier 3 Expo and Triple Gryphon Aviary. That's a nice game. What we are missing are Tavern Heroes. Actually, no. There is one Tavern Hero, so... Verdi would be like, okay, that's acceptable. I could play this. Hello, Mr. Mlin. Nice to see you, sir. Welcome, welcome. By the way, guys, I need to show you new t-shirt. I mean, this is a t-shirt that was sent me by a viewer from Mexico. I mean, sent from Mexico, but viewer is from America, Mr. Random Bad Gamer. And it says, like, on the back, subscribe to SaulApeMan, but I can't really spin. Yes, it's like a Makura t-shirt. And ladies and Prigzilla?
Earned, not given. Really enjoying your content, Mr. Saul. May the Makura always be with you.
$58, Mr. Prigzilla. Let me tell you one thing. We had a huge Bobber Cup not that long ago. And I was very happy to be able to participate, you know, in this cup. So thank you for supporting, and it's going for another cup that is going to probably next month. Or maybe like in December even, I don't know. But Mr. Frixzilla does a huge donation and it means a lot. And Beaver says big thank you. And let's continue the action. I will thank you again after the game. Thank you, man. That's such a generous donation. Thank you, sir. And yes, Bobber for you, the beaver. His name is Justin. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Okay, on Twisted Meadows. Oh, thank you again for a huge support, man. Everybody, like, if you like it, yes, send a heart for Mr. Freakzilla 91. Thank you, sir. On Twisted Meadows, Colorful felt like he can't creep the panda, even though the map was big, right? There were tanks and Fortitude was pressuring. But ladies and gentlemen, in this game, he feels like he has time, he has the wiggle room, he has the opportunity to actually go for it. And look at this beautiful panda getting bear support. You know how easy it is, ladies and gentlemen, to creep with rejuvenation. Is very easy. Thank you very much. Hello, Mr. Hester as well. I mean, it's like, yeah, the dollar dropped, yes. But thank you for the 50 euro donation. And we have, I don't know, like, I need to speak the currency. So thank you again. And Bobber for you. And is the Bobber now competing with Makura? Well, Mr. Jers, Alex, you know, like, the family is growing. Warcraft 3 family. Okay, replacement potion. TP, okay, that's very smart. TP on the panda, safety first. And Warden will be fine. The Warden will be fine. Oh, thank you guys for the nice words. Okay, and what Mr. Colorful is earning is our respect, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, because he's doing very good versus Fortitude. Mr. Fortitude needs more. He needs to more than that. It's Expo versus Expo. It's Panda level 5, level 3 almost. And you know, you may say, level 4 would be better. Not that much. Level 3 Panda is like big power spike. And man, Fortitude even cared to like to engage to this. Yes, Warden is stealing some experience, but man, this Panda is ready. This Panda is so ready, and Fortitude is not. Supply lead for the Night Elf! Ladies and gentlemen, if Warcraft 3 obeys to rules of logic, human is in a very bad situation. We need some crazy micro. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we love Warcraft 3. There is a lot of micro. It's not just a number game. But ladies and gentlemen, stuff is not ready. It can be GG as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. GG can be called as we speak. One more fan of knives for the W. For the W, maybe MK got level 5, but it doesn't matter. Okay, Alchemist provided a lot of killing, actually, but Supply Lead is here, and Fortitude is just leaving the game because he knows that this is too much. And ladies and gentlemen, this game was brought to you by Mr. Freakzilla. Thank you very much for the generous donation here. And this beaver is going to organize another Bobber Cup. I'll try to make it. But again, like after Warcraft 3 Champions Finals, that's for sure. Thank you again, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, springtime. It's map number 4. And how do you feel, guys, about 3-0? And yes, I'm 33 years old and I have a Bobber plushie, but I think it's a nice addition to the stream. One day I will stream in a suit with a nice, like, this play all 5, hello Mr. Ark, so we'll just 5 games. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. Thank you, sir. Yes, play all 5, play all 5, thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, on the bottom right, Plague as a Night Elf. I need to reverse the score again, but that's okay. 3-0 for Mister. Should I call you Mister? Yes. Who won? I missed it. That's Mr. Colorful, ladies and gentlemen. Happy? Happy is winning. Mr. Richard is asking Bob, Rura, Mac, or Bobber, Bob, like, well, how do you call in English when you have a hybrid between species? Like there is this liger, so you have like an offspring of a tiger and a lion. So I don't know much about biology, but I think the Bobber and Makura Chimera is not possible. Is it Chimera? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's okay. Is 40 hiding strat for the future big tournaments? Otherwise, Colorful seems a tier above him today. Maybe it's like a shape of the day. Maybe he had like low sleep. They have $30 per map won, you know, so it's not that important. But on the other hand, Mr. Zephyr, there is no other big tournament. There is no other big tournament, right? So like, and hiding strategies Warcraft 3 is like quite hard, Elves players aren't people. Well, they're very closely related to people. Maybe you should go back to Archmage. What do you guys think? If MK doesn't work 3 games in a row, maybe go back to the Archmage. Ladies and gentlemen, definitely Colorful is going back to the Imba Hunter. Chimeras is when you have a different genetic strands. It's just a hybrid. The hybrid. It's a hybrid. But yes, we are not going to do this. Like, Saul, I'm a beaver. I was told that it's going to be a Warcraft stream. It's not breeding bobber stream. What are you talking? A collab. A collab. Guys, I'm going to make a collab with some nice streamer. Stay tuned. Oh, look at this creep jump. Ladies and gentlemen, creep road. Nidelf is creeping 2 camps at the same time. That's impressive. Level 2 is around the corner. And look at this fortitude. He wants to claim the middle. He wants to claim the middle, but Demon Hunter will be on level 2 if there will be no deny. And level 2 Demon Hunter is trading well. He has Immolation, he has Mana Burn, and he's not afraid of being surrounded because he's on level 2. Oh yes, and Human needs to get the Troll, and Ensnare is even used. Terrible start by Fortitude. Terrible. And, you know, there is impact. There is impactful. Farm number 4 means expansion, but man, where is your momentum? Where is your boss aura? Where is your oomph? Where is this ability to... Okay, bolts around, but he's like... He can't out-damage him. Demon Hunter can out-damage the surround. And was unsuccessful. Man, this feels like... Sometimes, when I play ladder, and I play ladder rarely, right? Sometimes when you play ladder and you have a super bad start, and you know it's just a ladder game, and you are maybe a little bit tilted, and you are like, I don't want to deal with this. It's a terrible start, I have nothing, let's just leave the game, you know? Nothing wrong with that. But this is a show match. Remember, when I lose and militia on creep, when I lose like and make a mistake, people are like, Saul, you are a noob. Okay, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, am I a professional player? No. Fortitude is streaming to like probably 4,000 people. Like he streamed this game to like 4,000 Chinese people. And not only Chinese, but he's streaming on Chinese TikTok. So yes, that's my point. And you know, there is honor on the line. It's not about $30. It's about honor. So he's not going to give up, and he shouldn't. But it's looking bad. So I think this Chinese Twitch chat is like, Fortitude, we deserve better. We deserve better. Look at the amount of workers. Look at the amount of workers. This militia army is almost enough to fight this. Okay, is there enough for the bolt? Not really, of course. Only 55 mana. Is Demon Hunter surrounded? Demon Hunter wants to hug the Sasquatch. One of the militia goes down. We are hunting militia now. It's not level 3, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, there is no surround as well. Be careful. Lucky Bash can be a game changer. But there is no Lucky Bash here. We need translation of some funny Chinese trash talk. I mean, I have auto-translate sometimes, so they are talking about Warcraft.
Forces are under attack.
And Chinese community is just. I do remember when, ladies and gentlemen, a Starbuck played versus Medusa the Gamer in B Cup, organized by Mr. BBC. And Medusa the Gamer was like complaining in Chinese about the ping. And he said that they should play on KK platform, not on Warcraft Champions. And you know that Starbuck is winning, but it's like a ping issue. That was like the general vibe. And you know, Starbuck was behaving very well as a professional player and wasn't like responding to this. But man, I went to Mr. BBC stream. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so good. Do you remember Northern Isles? This like cross-laming? And yes, the Chinese chat at Mr. BBC stream had Mr. Starbucks site. They're like, Medusa, we are talking about. Like, it's your internet. Isn't raining in your city? It's your internet. It's not Starbucks fault. Don't tilt. Oh yes, Chinese Twitch chat is can be just, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Mr. Black, nice to see you. Hello, Mr. Shadow Song, nice to see you as well. Is the score right? Yes, sir. Hello, Blizzard. My name is SaulApeMan, and can we order immediate buffs to Pala Rifle? Thank you. Can we order immediate buffs to Pala Rifle? What are you playing tonight? Who are you playing against? What is the race, Mr. Black? Tell me, and don't stress. Enjoy, boy. TP, okay, TP in time, and ladies and gentlemen, look at this beautiful army. Tier 2, a lot of moon juice, the archers. Is the archers dead? All of them. Ah, no, it's my stand-up comedy. Yo, your stand-up comedy. Keep it up, sir. I thought it's a Warcraft free game because usually when I'm stressed, it's like to cast something. Okay. Could you cast this weekend my replays? Yes, I will cast your replays. Yes, sir. But now we have a show match, and then I will probably go to in real life. But maybe if there is opportunity, I will cast. So don't worry, don't worry. Thank you for checking the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? Cast the stand-up comedy show. The problem with being funny in English is, I mean, I can't be like very funny in Polish either, but if it's not Warcraft related, I don't know the vocabulary. So it's harder for me to make a content like that. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no counter expansion. So this is a classic game when we have tier 3 technology versus tier 2 technology, and maybe it's going to be counter expansion later when Colorful feels like he has big enough of an army. But all things considered, Fortitude is not doing that bad. Of course, the expansion went up. Of course. There is tier 3 running for the Night Elf, but this is a level 3 MK. Panda is not that big. There is like this creep jug, let's say. There is even the night technology, ladies and gentlemen. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Okay, let's see. Night Elf says good night. Yes. Could Sasquatch be a relative of Bobber? Well, they look the same, similar. They look similar. So it looks like Sasquatch lives in the forest, not in the waterland. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. And what we are watching is a big surprise to me. 3-0 for Colorful, but in this game, can you feel it? I think you can feel it. Fortitude is very like stable. He's like, okay, I maybe got outplayed in the early game, but I have very solid mid game, and I'm pumping my units. It's going to be Archmage, I hope, not Naga, and he'll have a nice defensive army, because this is all the Night Elf to pressure. Night Elf needs to pressure, not the human. If there is no counter expansion, Night Elf needs to pressure, because he is on the timing. What do you do for a living, Mr. Shadow Song? I'm a fallen gamer. I help my grandfather. I live with my grandfather that is 94 years old almost, and that's what I do. In my free time I stream, so I don't have like a normal job. And yes, the good normal job is the arch enemy of Warcraft 3 players and casters. So maybe it's not that bad. Okay. Welcome everybody. There is no item here. I need to make like a comment for that. Man, Mr. Arlex, like that's impressive. Like there is like not that many people like in our city that you know, in this age. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's a very impressive age. Okay, what is not impressive is the mana on Mountain King, and he's pulling back. Is it Archmage? It's Archmage. Serious army. Look at this beautifully placed Arcane Sanctum. So, Mr. Fort. But there are so many footies, man! Those footies are going to be like chickens versus tigers. How is like is it a real like fight? Chickens versus tigers? I don't think so. Footies versus bears and panda level 3. Supply on the human is maybe 50, but we have like 7 footies. They are going to melt. Literally. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no counter expansion. And every minute gives us hope. Look at this. Fortitude banked some gold. And neither needs to push. Like, you have items. He wants to creep the shop and push. Is there counter expansion somewhere that I don't see? I don't think so. By the way, this is one of rare games when you don't go for an... He's queuing free upgrades. Where's Justin? Justin is like... I'm petting Justin when I cast. Hey, hello, Mr. Random guys. You asked for me. SaulApeMan is keeping me in a good conditions. The only issue is that SaulApeMan... Chicken are the closest living relatives to T-Rex. Mr. Alex with the $50?
A player's forces are under attack.
It's like today's some kind of a holiday. Mr. Alex, thank you. Thank you very much, Makura, for you. Mamma mia, grande Madonna. Ladies and gentlemen, I would definitely try to invest it in the Bobber Cup too. That's going camp like late. But thank you for this huge support, guys. Like, you know that I love Warcraft 3 and thank you for that. Thank you very much. And okay, I wanted to do the beaver expression, but it's getting weird. Ladies and gentlemen, what is weird? It's not me talking to a beaver. What is weird is that Mr. Nidelf is on a mission, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, sir, and thank you for the follow, Mr. Knopdot. $50 from Mr. Alex. Thank you, Mr. Alex, again. Muy bien, sí, señor. Patron, oh, patron, like that's what how they titled Mr. Escobar in the TV show. I'm not saying that Mr. Escobar needs to be treated with like respect because he was a bad person, but they called him via patron. So thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Mr. Alex. You are my patron today. Okay, thank you, and of course Mr. Flexzilla as well. Ladies and gentlemen, for the viewers they don't know, Mr. Alex is from Spain, if I do remember correctly. And I had a lot of missed calls about viewers' nationality. For some reason I thought one of my German viewers is like French for like half of a year. But yes, it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Sack. 1B Sack, and welcome everybody. Hello, Mr. Late Night Berlin. Hello, Mr. BFS. Amigo. Compañeros, la camisa negra. Obrigado. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Okay, so today is like some September. Okay, so day from the calendar. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not a good day to be a footman. It's a good day to be a SaulApeMan because of this huge love that we are getting from the Twitch chat and from the YouTube chat as well. Thank you for very much, ladies and gentlemen. Archway is trying to do a blizzard, but look at this, the healing scroll was used, and even though human has supply lead, human has to TP out, even though militia was there, because of how efficient this Nidelf is, and Mr. Colorful is doing what I have seen once, so, I mean once, because it's very rare, but super late expo, but creep entire map, and you trust in level 5 heroes. And you trust in level 5 heroes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Mr. Starscream, let's not go there. Okay, I'm not talking about the politics. Okay, it was just day from the calendar. We chat can go out quickly. Apen, what do you do if I follow you in real life? Well, I was followed in real life, ladies and gentlemen, from the... Yeah, just a fun fact, Mr. Rocket, all is good, thank you. You did great. Come from the calendar, I like this. Because I'm pretending I understand the words better, but ladies and gentlemen, what I understand are also Warcraft 3 numbers. Oh, Panda got sniped. Demon Hunter got saved with the staff, but he needs to come back. Demon Hunter, heal and come back. You need to take the revenge. The bears are dying. Panda is the prime bear. Demon Hunter is full of mana. But ladies and gentlemen, is it enough? He's going to unlock level 5. This game is getting spicy. It's 70 supply for the human. Losing the Panda could be the tragic thing. But ladies and gentlemen, yesterday an Orcs told me, Saul, if there is Imba Hunter level 5, it's going to be GG. And this Demon Hunter level 5. But maybe, the humans are a little bit less scared of Demon Hunter level 5 than the Orcs. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Welcome, everybody. Yes, please, no politics. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, guys. It's going to be fine. Okay, is there an admin? I'm the admin. It's okay. It's fine. We appreciate it. Can you please spend a minute talking about Archmage versus Blood Mage decision in this matchup? Of course, Mr. Hester. This is a very simple thing. Okay. So, give me moderator. Mr. Budyni, I know that you have a lot of experience in being active in the Twitch chat, so you'll be definitely being a good moderator, but as a medium streamer, I can do the moderation myself. Ladies and gentlemen, so let's just check how this push will go. We need Panda. We need Panda back ASAP, because without the Panda, Human is going to outvalue Mr. Colorful. Is there Wellspring? Yes, there is Wellspring. The Mundu situation is not that bad. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to wait for the Panda, so this Expo will be sacrificed for the greater good of the Night Elf efficiency. Okay, Blood Mage versus Archmage. Okay, so this chat is moving that quickly. Okay, Mr. Haster, okay? Listen to this, It's very simple. The longer you expect the game to go, the more casters you will make if you play Rifle Caster. So, you need Archmage to keep the caster's mana full. So, in the game on Northern Isles, Fortitude was super scared of being tier 2 all-in, and he thought, okay, I just need something quick. So he bought Naga, and we saw that this Naga did okay in the mid-game, but was not that great in the late game because there was no Brilliance Aura. This game is going for super long, and ladies and gentlemen, that's why Archmage is giving a lot of value. And what about the Blood Mage? You go Blood Mage when you go air, because then you will have a third hero as well. But yes, Blood Mage with MK is a good combo, but again, Blood Mage can't offer what Archmage can in long games. You can play Blood Mage with tier 3. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Verdi. You can, if you go tier 3, you can play Blood Mage as well. Okay, I'm casting, so that was my impression. And you may say, Saul, like, Blood Mage can give mana to the MK. So again, if somebody is aligning me, and I don't want to make too many casters, and I think I need some juicy now, I'd go for the Blood Mage if I stay tier 2, but that's like my impression here. Ladies and gentlemen, a Human is crossing the map. There's invisible MK. Shout out to Sorgladies, right? Sorgladies on Adept, they can cast invisibility. So yes, I like the Archmage here. And you know what is also very cool? When you play Archmage as a second hero, you don't need to retrain for Blizzard, because you start with Brilliance Aura and then you go Blizzard. And on level 3 you go Blizzard. So, because if there is that many Dryads, you don't want Water Elementals. You need AoE spells, they hit the bear's heart. Ladies and gentlemen, hello Mr. Vanderbrown. Colorful, killing 40, what is going on here? I mean, this is the best game of Fortitude so far. It's Invisible MK. Hello, Mr. Vanderbrown. Nice to see you, by the way. Shout out, Mr. Vanderbrown. Your content is very good, very good. Keep it up, sir. Respect. Okay, 62 supply versus 80. And we are doing this Dryad run-bys. I recommend the game on the Northern Isles if you want the best game from this, Mr. Vanderbrown. The Dryad run-bys, man. So what is Colorful is doing is what won him game number 2. Is basically he's like, those Dryads can actually pressure some reinforcements and so on. I don't need them. And ladies and gentlemen, in game number 2 it was much better, but it's the same idea. Dryads can't be slowed, Dryads can't be bolted, Dryads of course can be surrounded, but yes, Dryads are very mobile and they can help you. But in this game it's a little bit less good. Hello, Mr. Avernap, and hello, Mr. Lado. Good morning to you. Hello to United States of America. Hidden MK starts the fight with the Grand Bolt. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Mr. Colorful is trying to stop the Blizzard with his Demon Hunter mana burn. Look at all of those bears. They are so low, ladies and gentlemen. But Archmage has no more mana. How is the supply looking? Human is holding to his 80 supply, but maybe Panda can do the late game magic. Archmage has a TP. Kill scroll used. Human wants to trade more. Neither. You need to keep your Panda alive. The Sword Lady dying gives level 5. Ladies and gentlemen, was this fight efficient enough? The priests are dying. Supply is almost even, and there is only 4,000 gold and free. Okay, that's still okay. I said only there is 4,000 gold. And ladies and gentlemen, you know that the Night Elf Expo can move, and Night Elf has rejuvenation, and the Panda is... He invested all into the Panda. It's like this panda, Saul, this panda needs to be healthy. This is my youngest born hero. We need to support the panda the most. Mamma mia. What is the score? The score is 3-0 for Colorful. This play all 5. Hello, Mr. Riza. Welcome, everybody. My name is Saul. My name is SaulApeMan. Yeah, this panda is like... I mean, it's a brew master, so... Master of brewing.
Player's forces are under
80
attack.
supply for the human again. In this situation, I would... oh no, the creep jack. Oh no! The bobber name is Justin. Justin Beaver. The first name is Justin, last name is Beaver. This is dangerous, but yes, when we have Dryads, your army is quite mobile, but you don't want to this position. Bolt will kill one of the bears. Every unit matters! Every unit matters so much. That was terrible. That was too greedy, Mr. Colorful. You almost did it. Okay, he got some reinforcements. Imba Hunter is level 5.5. A little bit more experience, and maybe Imba Hunter would do good thing. Look at those red HP workers. I don't care about those workers that much, but I care about experience that they give. Level 60. Oi, there is stuff. Stuff is ready. You need to stuff the bear. Ladies and gentlemen, Ancient of War is here. Doesn't matter that much. What matters is, of course, how much moon juice we have. And there is a lot of moon juice. Tree of Eternity is crossing the map. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a very obvious position to be in. You don't want to lose your Tree of Eternity. There is Inner Fire. Is it Master, Ability on Priest, or it's from the Crypts? It was from the Crypts. Tree of Life, Rooted. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 2000 HP, but there is no Nurture Blessing, and man, Nidalv is out of position. I'm not saying that losing Tree of Eternity is a game-breaking stuff, but it's definitely super sad. Now, how are you going to expand, bro? It's not going to happen. A throw with a tree, indeed. He even make a Moonwell. Colorful is not efficient with the trades, but he sent the Dryads. Those Dryads are like looking for something in the middle. How are you scouting, Dryads? What are you doing? Are you blind? We send you across the map. You had one job to catch the reinforcement, and you are letting Expo in the middle to root. Was ist das? This is a tragedy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, oh, this tight position for the... Oh, I don't like this position for the Nidalv. Can Panda reach even into the casters? One thing is certain, Imba Hunter can't reach into the Archmage position. Can we get level 6 Demon Hunter? That's the question. We are stuffing back to the altar or the shop. I don't remember the order. Very tight position. There will be a lot of squeezing, but heal scroll used by the human. Ladies and gentlemen, Colorful is not fighting efficient enough, and there is another base growing in the middle of the map for Fortitude. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a good opportunity to hold, but Colorful was too greedy. In Demon Hunter level 6 we trust, but he can't kill a single unit. And Humba is plowing through. Mr. Fortitude needs to save his reputation, because he can't lose 0-5 to a Nidalv. His Chinese Twitch chat would devour him. They would like make fun of him. Like, what are you doing, bro? How you can disappoint us that much? And his and Fortitude is going in. He needs to stop the Imba Hunter. He needs to stop the Imba Hunter from getting level 6, but he's doing it well. Imba Hunter is level 5.7, but the damage output is quite limited. The good thing is, stuff to the altar. No, the stuff doesn't work at this point. Imagine if this freaking tree would be alive, man. Ay. Those two footies still are alive. Lol. Hello, Mr. Nurse. Thank you for the follow. And guys, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Justin Bobber, and I'm a beaver. I was acquired by Mr. Apeman as a mascot of a Bobber Cup. And I'm not saying that Bobber Cup is a new deal, but ladies and gentlemen, Warcraft is amazing, okay? And I would like to say big thank you for everybody watching, everybody that enjoys Warcraft 3, and especially two amazing people. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Arlex and Mr. Frigzilla. Thank you for generous donations. And yes, the passion of Warcraft 3 is here. And ladies and gentlemen, different games have different communities. And one of the Warcraft 3 casters is talking to a beaver on stream. I'm sorry, but that's how it goes here. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the sub, Mr. Ners. And thank you, Mr. Frigza and Mr. Alex again. Big thank you for your very generous donation. Ladies and gentlemen, last map is here. It's going to be Hammerfall. It's full of Makruras. What we are casting, it's called a show match. 40 versus Happy show match incoming best of 7. Mr. Stuvka, I will maybe catch one or two games. Probably Back to Warcraft will be on it. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Mr. Stuvka. By the way, guys, if you don't know, there are like Liquipedia admins, Warcraft 3 info admins, Mr. Stuvka, there's so many of them, like, doing amazing job, documenting Warcraft 3, hunting the replays. So big shout out to Mr. Cover, to Mr. Stuvka, to Mr. Rising Star, to Mr. Demon, and you name it. Mr. Stuvka, if he wants, he can like name a few of them, but they are doing amazing job, guys, and thank you for informing me about the show match. Make sure, Mr. Stuvka, to post it on like Back to Warcraft Discord, so they will know, because SaulApeMan will go to in real life soon. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all of the support, and the passion for Warcraft 3 is here. Let me adjust the score, and the question is, Fortitude, what about the first 3 games? Was it an accident at work, or you suck? And ladies and gentlemen, I should never say such a thing about Fortitude, because he has the boss aura. But man, Colorful was cooking! I thought that if he creeps Panda level 5 earlier, gets counter expo and camps there, he would win the long game, but he didn't. By the way, when Archmage gets out of control, you may say, Saul, what we can do about Archmage? The Blizzard, you know, because Blizzard is problematic. So you can do 2 things. Thing number 1, ladies and gentlemen, is you can try to mana bear the Archmage / kill the Archmage, right? So like, oh, this Archmage, like, remove the mana or kill him, and it's going to be Warden on Hammerfall. That's crazy, by the way. Opinion number, and option number 2, which is like more interesting, and that's what Professor Lemons was telling me for a long time, when I used to play Pala Rifle, of course. If you are afraid of like these channeling spells, go Tinker. Is like, Tinker? Yes, as a third hero with rockets, or just get Dark Ranger with silence. But listen, Mr. Lesho, in those big games, Tinker is actually pretty good, because also there is stun, you know? It's not about the damage. Damage tickles. But stun is good, you know? And you can cast it on density, and even though the Tinker is a melee hero, you know you can do it from the range, so... and it has been played on pro level, and let me tell you, when I play on my 1800 MMR, 1700 MMR games, this Tinker is so good, it feels so good! Archmage starts Blizzard, you rocket, and repeat, and repeat, and repeat, and 1 mana burn, and he has no mana. I mean, no more mana, and it's GG. Ladies and gentlemen, Makrura has been crapped, but for a good reason, ladies and gentlemen. And that's also good. Mr. Riza, they will change. I know, like, they will change. They will cast. That's somebody needs to message them. I think Mr. Stuvka is on it, so don't worry. I know, yeah, Mr. Remo will cast the show match for sure. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if Remo is not going to cast the show match, I'm going to keep a beaver on my head, okay? For like 2 games. Okay. It's not that easy. Back to Warcraft will cast this, guys. If Back to Warcraft is not going to cast this, I keep the beaver on the head, okay? Okay, that's just a sample. Okay, and this is Archmage, by the way. It's hard for me because I can't read the chat, because if I move my head, the beaver will drop. Okay. And the beaver is doing fine. Okay, I need to like... Okay, no, it's like the opposite. Okay. No, what happened? No, that he's casting Dire Strike. They won't. That what? Okay, we have squeezing. I'm not reading chat, sorry, I can't move my head too much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are attacking, and is there counter expo? Not really. A beaver saddle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Who is Davy Crockett? I can't cast. Okay, there is expo. Man, I need to move my head. Okay, Warden is about to get level 3 with... He has still an option to go for a Shadow Strike if he wants. But Archmage looks healthy, but... I don't know, versus Archmage you can actually kill him. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, item is bad. We don't like Crystal Ball. Oh, counter expansion early. Oosh. I come back. Come back, Warden. Come back. Oh, this Expo is dead probably. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, explain me, Mr. Davy Crockett. Look it up. Okay, Expo will be cancelled, but it's not that big of a deal. Double Wisp detonation. Oh, Fan of Knives or Shadow Strike. Looks like Fan of Knives to me. In the late game, okay, no deny, that's good. I mean, you can try to expand directly on the spot. Is Human taking? Human is not taking yet, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, back to Archive will cast this. They will cast this, okay? Let me tell you. Okay. Okay, what's now? Ladies and gentlemen? My name is SaulApeMan and I'm an ape. Welcome, everybody. This is the last game of the show match. You may say Saul, is Fortitude really trying? He can't win the show match. First thing first, he's playing for like 3,000 viewers, and they are judging him, you know? I know that people judge me as well, but how you can judge somebody that puts beaver on his head? You can't be serious about this. Ape, but yes, Fortitude is a serious man and with the serious audience. So he's really trying, let me tell you. And $30 is $30, you know. $30 is $30. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, if it's not too cringe for you, make sure to follow the stream, guys. Follow the stream, subscribe to the YouTube channel, as again, I'm thinking about making some more YouTube content. But ladies and gentlemen, you know how it is. In real life, can be exists. Hello, Mr. Zenitin, by the way. Makura for you. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, counter expansion. No, it's tier 3. Okay, but it's cringe, but me likey. Thank you, Mr. Casburn. That was the idea. Are links open, Saul? Are links open? Which links? Do you mean like DMs? I have a link tree, but there is no this website that usually you see in the link tree. There is my Instagram that I don't update, my Twitter that I rarely use. There is my okay. You need that as an emote. Can pause or not? I mean, I can, ladies and gentlemen. I have I can make more emotes, right? That's your question, and it's a nice idea to make a beaver on my head emote. But ladies and gentlemen, that's okay. What is happening now, ladies and gentlemen? My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. There is no expansion. There is shop and tier 3. So maybe Mr. Colorful is trying to outvalue Fortitude. Okay, I would David Crockett. The link, those links. Like, is there no auto ban for the links? Of course. Okay, do you want to listen? I will check in a moment. Okay. There's a nice, that is a healthy beaver. Okay, this exchange is not okay. This Mr. Davy. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there is some similarities. Okay, let me go back to it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulCasterMan, and I want to say one thing to you: how efficient you need to be with your warden, ladies and gentlemen, in order to win versus 2-base human, because the red player who is Fortitude will have a lot of gold advantage. Ratatouille is with vegetables only, I think. But maybe Bigos. Actually, some people that hunt beavers, but let me tell you that I will never ever hunt beavers. Never ever. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to be very efficient. What you can do to be very efficient, you may ask? Wellspring, bear rejuvenation, and good things will happen. Beaver on head or pre-recorded? I mean, that's the opposite. Beaver, put beaver away from your head or pre-recorded. I mean, in Warcraft 3, everything like respawns, you know, so... And it's digital. There is no issue here. Okay. Ah, in the cook in the movie, okay. Oh, we have our beautiful wellspring upgrade. Who has more efficient lumber? SaulApeMan or Bobber? Okay, I know. Oh, you know, no! Okay, he almost dropped down. Okay, I can move now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we need to deal some economic damage, ladies and gentlemen. No, the Beaver is fine. Warden is fine as well, but we're missing level 5. Rejuvenation was casted. Warden is pulling back. There are 2 towers here and 2 Zeppelins, by the way. But man, Air Army is here. Colorful is trying his 50 supply efficiency. He's expanding now. But he's not on level 5. Healing Altar is actually grande because we want our 3rd hero, and this army inside of the Zeppelin of Fortitude will try to stop Colorful from killing the Altar. But man, look at the Warden. Warden is feeding time 30 seconds. Dryad needs to outmaneuver. We have first Dragon Hawk Raiders, but killing the Altar, is this a reality? The range army of Nidelf is escaping. The tough melee army is still attacking. Workers are dying left and right, but man, this brave human army stop the bear's TP. You can't lose a bear here. You can't lose a bear here. He wants to get the Altar. It's 5 seconds, bro. He doesn't see, of course, but that was certain. And Paladin is here to celebrate. Ay, ladies and gentlemen, not like this. Not like this. How dare you? How dare you, ladies and gentlemen? A Warden is back now? So fast? I just stuffed without using the Moon Juice, I think. No, the Moon Juice is almost empty. This expansion, man, needs to go up. Hello, Mr. Twilight Steve. Welcome, everybody. 62 supply for human. 50 supply for the Nidelf, almost. But the most important part is that we are still away from level 5 Warden. I mean, few more kills and level 5 Warden is here. Dragon Hawk Raiders are joining us, but we have Orb Technology and level 5 Warden is here. That's good. Alchemist just on level 2, but Archmage provides a lot of mana. We need to squeeze the Moon Juice efficiency somehow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last game of the show match. If Fortitude loses, first thing first, he lost the show match anyway, but his community will make fun of him. And Colorful will assert even more dominance. You may say, Soul Air Army is grande. Yes, but Air Army is... This Expo is not in range, bro! Move it! Move your body. The Nidelf army is regenerating. Expo is moving. But look at Fortitude. He's like, Soul, we are not wasting any time. We are producing. We want to make a huge army. But we have Warden level 5 and a Dream, Mr. Twilight Steve, and a tier 3 technology. Bears, Orb, Clarities, and you name it. But 3 Gryphons, look at that. Look at those Gryphons, they help with creeping so much. Terrible item. We are not going for the hero kills. There is this Ankh. Archmage is not going to die. Archmage is not the prime target. Scroll of healing for the Nidelf. Let's go. And Mr. Meteor. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. Let's go. Thank you for the generous donations again, guys. Thank you very much. Mr. Arlex, Mr. Frigzilla, 91. This fight is not going to be a long fight. This fight is just to take a few units out by the Nidelf and pull back. We are almost in level 6 territory, and ladies and gentlemen, there are some corpses on the ground. Wait a moment. Mr. Colorful is about to get his expansion, and he gets level 6. He can pop it. He's popping it. Ladies and gentlemen, so many corpses. The air unit of Mr. Fortitude are dying. The air units, they are dying. And even though there is no panda, even though the supply lead is still on the human, level 6 Warden is the maximum power spike that is going to be visible in this matchup. Actually, look at this. The entire bottom of the map is up for grabs. Maybe there is still time for the panda creeping. Guys, panda or not? What do you think? Panda or not, guys? If panda, I put beaver on my head to celebrate. If panda. Because look at this, there is like another red camp, shop, lab, this is like level 4 panda potential. Because like now what Warden is going to do, Warden is going to lame, and panda can do creep. But it's hard, the human is here. Tinker is if you play R yourself, panda, but do you think it's time? Because he may think there is no time, you know, and panda level 1 is just a baby. Panda level 1 is just a baby. Okay. Easy to kill, needs levels. Oh, it's panda. We are celebrating, ladies and gentlemen. We are celebrating. Okay, we are celebrating. Okay, I like that we are creeping with that. Okay. Warden keeps eye on the human army. And remember, panda is level 3. That's about it. This panda needs to grow up, man. It needs to grow up quickly because human is close. Human is nearby. So the idea, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Freakzilla, if you fight directly, panda sounds good, right? If you get lamed. Mr. Beautiful Smile will have a slight delay, like 40 minutes. But yes, Fortitude today is doing show match after show match versus one of the best Night Elves and versus one of the best Undeads, or the best Undead. And I have Beaver on my head. I have Beaver on my head. I have Beaver on my head, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Justin. Bobber. He's the mascot. Pata. Slowly getting some levels, but man, this expo is mining, and 2-base versus 2-base is good for the Night Elf. Avatar of Vengeance is still here. It's going to expire soon. Justin Bieber just released a new album. That's nice. Okay. Justin Bobber TV. Hey, how would you call this Beaver? Justin, for Justin Bieber. Yeah, Mr. Floduk, that's what we established during the Bobber Super League. First name, Justin. Last name, Bobber. Not Beaver, it's Bobber. Bobber is like a funny name for a beaver in Polish. And in Russian, I guess. That's why it's an international meme. Usually you combine this with a swear word to highlight how dangerous and magnificent and wild the beaver can be. Okay, Warden is here. Panda would like to get the experience, of course, but human is nearby. And it's weird for me to cast when I can't move my head. I'm moving my head a lot. Oh, human is teleporting out. Who gets the kill? Fortitude got the kill, and item is still on the ground. It's a grande item. It's Pendant of Energy, and one of the Dragon Hawk Raiders was out of position. Colorful has more supply, man. You know why Fortitude plays versus Happy? Because his community is enraged at him for losing 1-4 versus Colorful. I'm not saying that the game is over, but it kinda looks like it. Okay, Mr. Beaver, we'll put you on the desk. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. How are you doing? How are you doing? Nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? Hope you are doing fine. Why Warcraft 3 is so good? It's such a good of a game, man. Amazing game. Amazing game. And I got level 3. Oh yes. And this is a big power spike. How are the heal scrolls? Night Elf has 1. Human has 2. Man, it's looking so good for the Night Elf. Because like Warden is super great scaling hero. Super great scaling hero. And you know what? Because there is so many Dryads, Archmage can't even use his spells. This Archmage can use Water Elementals mostly for scouting, because if you summon Water Elemental in combat, it's just going to be dispelled immediately. It's going to be like Experience Tome. Okay, are we trading? Mr. Fortitude wants to kill the main building, and it's a good idea. Dryads are terrible versus structures. TP! TP is used, and ladies and gentlemen, Warden is just following here. Okay, a little bit out maneuvering. I will speed it up because I know that another show match is already on the way. So let's speed it up a little bit. Welcome everybody, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. Will you ever try some Warden strat Saul? I tried Mr. Freakzilla, but I lost all of my games. So let me tell you, I had a few good Warden games, but you need to have this muscle memory, you know, like to know when to like use which spell without thinking. But definitely I will play like Freakzilla. The race that I'm most interested in like learning to get like 2000 MMR again, because I used to have 2000 MMR with human, but I dropped a lot. It's Night Elf. So let me tell you that I'm very interested in learning Night Elf well, and I'm very interested into very diverse armies. Very diverse armies, and playing Warden versus like human, it's like almost meta on some maps. But you need to know how to do it. I like Night Elf. But you know, my MMR with human is bigger, my MMR with orc is bigger than my Night Elf. I'm not a good Night Elf player. Yes, I just like this ability to scout with the wisps and double staff technology. It's like the game design. Ladies and gentlemen, what I like as well, that you can have full mana, full HP hero after visiting Moonwells. Look how many Moonwells he has! Colorful is making like a Night Elf kingdom. He's going to unite two bases with the Moonwell Bridge. They are going to get directly from this, like, pool. Mamma mia. Paddle. From this paddle. Paddle? After the rain, you have the paddle. I got yesterday. I do not need a microphone. Hello, Mr. I do not need a microphone. Nice to see you, sir. Welcome, welcome. Panda is getting even more experience. Warden is laming a little bit. Workers are inside of the Zeppelin, but the TP will be forced soon. Because, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Fortitude is going into the laming mode. He wants to kill the wisps, and look at the lumber. Colorful has 1000 gold, but very little lumber, and the idea is to kill the main. Killing the main will... Can you make Gryphos without the caster? I think you can't. So killing the main is annoying, actually. There is Nurture Blessings, which will give us a little bit more time. Mass Dryas versus 2500 HP castle, lol. Team, look at this. Colorful wants to trade this. Colorful is serious. TP, it's too late. He needs to TP here. You need to TP or your Moonwells will die. Yes, yes, yes. You need to TP. Mr. Toothpaste, what do you think? What do you think, Mr. Toothpaste? Nice to see you, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Okay, 2 Moonwells and the Expo for the main, and this main has 1300 gold, so... But yes, these 3 can move. I will speed up a little bit, because we have a laming game, and I want to just raid back to Warcraft. I saw game on... Oh, the game on Northern Isles was sick indeed, sir. Indeed. Whoosh. Warden is getting into the level 7 territory. It's item on the ground. Panda was busy doing panda things. Yes, Mr. Toothpaste! Everybody's... Like, we had some discussion about the religion in the Twitch chat, and people like, where is Toothpaste? Our brave moderator. To handle the Twitch chat. Mr. Toothpaste with ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT, is this message offensive to this type of religion? In scale from 1 to 5, how offensive this message is?
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. In your token, you need to like type, I'm a moderator on Twitch. The streamer likes to talk about Warcraft 3 only, but he's also curious a little bit about the world around him. So he allows some in real life talk, but not much. Yeah, like, human is desperate. Human is desperate. Human is desperate, man. Human is like, I can't fight directly, I need to lame this guy. Nobody's mining gold, by the way. I mean, one player is about to start mining gold, but Moonwells are important. Why to make tanks for laming if you can make beautiful Dragonhawk Raiders? Warden is like, look at this Warden, that's so sad. I don't know what to do. I think Mr. Colorful is getting enraged here. I think he is getting enraged. What do you do versus this? You just look at your Moonwells dying? Just look at your Moonwells dying. That's so sad. Look how OP this is. And yes, Nidal would love to fight. He's like, bro, human, why you are not fighting me? You should be like nice people. You have Paladin. Pala Rifle Army always wanted to fight. Because Pala Rifle Army is amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, Fortitude says, what are you going to do? I'm not mining gold anyway.
Under attack.
I'm just going to run in circles. Another game for Museum of Lame. This time is like, we need Museum of Anti-Lame. Okay, finally, the human army is together. 80 supply versus 80 supply. Warden still has a lot of mana. Okay. Let's go. He's the Demon Hunter. I call him Imba Hunter, but Fortitude is transitioning into Moonwell Hunter. He's a Moonwell Hunter. And there are even more in the Zeppelin. You want to base race? This is so BM. Mr. Toothpaste, if you ever have Fortitude in the Twitch chat, ban him for laming. Kappa, of course not. You say, hello, Mr. Fortitude. Nice to meet you, Mr. Fortitude. Very well lamed on Hammerfall in the show match, Mr. Fortitude. I'm your big fan, Mr. Fortitude. Ladies and gentlemen, are we fighting now? There is Mana Potion, there is Heal Scroll, there is Anti-Magic Potion. The Moonwells are empty, believe it or not. But yes, this Warden needs to survive. Panda has stuff, Panda have Heal Scroll. And the Warden is doing just fine. 74 supply for the Nidal. Nidal is still mining. Human is trying to fight. Enough of the lames, ladies and gentlemen. Panda is chilling. Panda was tired after chasing all of those air units. You know, it's how hard it is to run. And ladies and gentlemen, as official 4-1 for Mr. Colorful. And he showed us that he can lame well. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. I would like to say big thank you for all of the subs, for all of the donations. Crazy donations today, Mr. Freakzilla, Mr. Arlex. And ladies and gentlemen, I will be back later today, of course. But what I can tell you, Warcraft 3 is amazing. And on Back to Warcraft, there is a show match, Fortitude versus Happy. And that's what I'm going to send you now. Thank you very much. Justin Bobber says bye-bye. Sorry for late stream today, but yes, in real life was present. And I will be back later as usual. Thank you guys, enjoy Warcraft 3. It's Friday today. And as a fallen gamer, I'm not going to party. I'm going to sit in front of my computer and cast Warcraft. See you guys later. Thank you, Ma, and bye-bye. Makura forever.